Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we will look at a beer that's not a craft beer, but it's from one of the Japanese majors, and it is this one. It's called Sapporo Yebisu CREATIVE BREW Orange. And there are four major brewing companies in Japan. That's Asahi, Kirin, Sapporo, and Suntory. And the Yebisu line is probably the premium line that is put out by Sapporo. In fact, they don't really tout Sapporo anywhere. They kind of pass it off as kind of an independent thing, but it's not really. In any case, there are a number of beers that come out every year in the Yebisu line, and there are several available at any one time. And this is the newest one. It is in this Creative Brew series, which they've entrusted to, I think, a younger brewer who is going to be head of their tap room showroom, new tap room showroom in Tokyo when it opens. I think it's not open yet. And what is his name here? Can't quite see it. In any case, the beer is the second in the line of the Creative Brew series, and the first one was quite well received. It was called New Origin, and craft beer geeks were saying this is one of the best from the majors ever. And one fellow who I quite respect said this is probably the best Yebisu ever. And so, high hopes for this series, certainly. This, I classified it as a wheat ale. On Untapped, it's considered a lager other, but I think that's a mistake. It's 6% alcohol, and on Rate Beer, no ratings yet. On Untapped, there were 36 ratings when I checked a minute ago, and the average was 3.24. Okay. Why a wheat ale? Well, it has barley malt, wheat malt, hops, orange peel, and the barley malt is a Pilsner malt. Cascade hops are partially used in this, but most importantly, top fermenting yeast, which would classify it as an ale, not a lager, which is made with bottom fermenting yeast. So, I'm not sure. Orange peel would suggest a wit beer, but they don't use any coriander, and they don't specify necessarily what they use. In wit beer, for example, something like Hogarden, which you may know, they use Curacao dried orange peel. And here, I don't know. They don't really specify. But I have kind of high hopes for this, and let's give it a go, shall we? Creative Brew series. Again, the second one in the line. Okay, and it is a rich, dark amber color, kind of autumnal looking. A lot of fall beers are out now, and they have been out for about a month. And it has about a finger of spongy, sort of dimpled foam. Kind of a solid head here. Pretty thick lacing overall. Okay, well, certainly this aroma is recognizable as Yebisu, but there's something more. Kind of a medium roasty malt. Some kind of dark fruit in the background. Perhaps some raisin. Very, very pleasant aroma. Something lightly floral as well. Okay, flavor. Also, Yebisu, definitely, but something more as well. Kind of moderate stone fruitiness, late roastiness on the tongue. It seems at once smoother than regular Yebisu, and also heavier bodied. The orange comes in, but it's not really detectable as orange, kind of a large sort of fruitiness, something mild and dark. I guess I would say raisin, perhaps, but very thin raisin. But definitely the body's heavier than the regular Yebisu. Okay, the orange peel is certainly there, but it's kind of light. It complements the malt bitterness, I think. Malt bitterness. The bitterness. And it complements and works very well together, I think. One friend of mine tried this and said he really did not like it, and I have to disagree with him. This is interesting, unusual. I don't think I would rate it terribly highly, perhaps 3, something like that. Again, the first one in the series, New Origin, was really a great one, and you can still get that. It's in the stores. Generally, they don't stock a lot of it, but generally you will find some. And this one is out now and around, so you'll find it. Give it a try and tell me what you think. A wheat ale, but with a kind of an edge on it. Yeah. As it warms up, flavors don't improve necessarily. I'm going to give this kind of a 50-50 recommendation. Give it a try. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. But you tell me what you think, okay? Please subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.